Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. New Vegas. Thank you very, very much for listening. Whoops, better put on my newsman fedora here. A package courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on. Boy, the Mojave Wasteland is just a fascinating place, isn't it? You never know what's going to happen next. You know, sometimes the journey beats the destination, and especially if your spurs go jingle, jangle, jingle, and you meet some nice gals along the way.
Yippee-yay, there'll be no wedding bells for today. 'Cause I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle. Jingle, jangle. As I go riding merrily along. Jingle, jangle. And they sing, oh, ain't you glad you're single? Jingle, jangle. And that song ain't so very far from wrong. Jingle, jangle. Oh, Lily Bell. Oh, Lily Bell. Oh, Lily Bell. Oh, Lily Bell. Though I may have done some fooling, this is why I never fell. 'Cause I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle. Jingle, jangle.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Hey, you're Victor, right? The one that found me?
Yep. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Thanks for that, Victor. You saved my life.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
So, do you know anything about those bad eggs who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
Then I guess I should probably head over to the saloon.
Well, happy trails then.
Howdy, mister. Can you help me with something?
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Have you seen the people who attacked me? Do you know anything about them?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
All right. Thank you.
Yup.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir.
I sure did. Hello to you, too. So much for having fun at the strip. But anyway, I've been told that you might know where my attackers went. You know, some great cons, I think, and a guy in a checkered suit. What do you know?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So they couldn't just go back the same way, then? Where were they headed instead?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Got it. Is there anything else you can tell me about these guys? You know, like names and such.
Not much. other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
All right, now I know where to start. That's a real something. Thank you. You know, I'm pretty good with the tools. At least, I was before I got shot in the head, so I don't mind checking if my repair skills are still intact. How about I take a look at your radio? If you've got the tools, I mean.
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Okay, then bring me the tools. I also don't need caps. Wouldn't mind a drink and some food, though.
Here.
You out of your mind? NCI has guns, Frank. Guns.
There's more to war than guns.
Yeah, like grenades and explosives. NCI's got those, too.
But what about heart, Bill?
Legion ain't got no heart.
That's exactly what I'm saying. They're crazy, heartless bastards. And they'll kill you and your family before you even think to shoot it.
Shoot what, Frank?
Their hearts, Bill. Their hearts. Hey, why don't we ask the bartender what she thinks?
All right. Hey, Trudy, what do you say? You think those skirt-wearing pansies could take out a squad of highly trained rangers?
Nobody knows who's gonna win, Legion or NCR. Might not make much of a difference around here.
Now that's a smart answer.
Here you go.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. So can I get you anything?
Clean water would be nice, as well as something with meat in it. Hungry like the death claw.
I'm sure I've got something you like.
Instructions. Deliver the package at the north entrance to the Vegas Strip by way of Freeside. An agent of the recipient will meet you at the checkpoint, take possession of the package, and pay for the delivery. Bring the payment to Johnson Nash at the Mojave Express Agency in Primm. Bonus on completion, 250 caps. Manifest. This package contains 1 oversized poker chip composed of platinum. Contract penalties. You are an authorized agent of the Mojave Express package until delivery is complete and payment has been processed. Contractually obligated to complete this transaction and materially responsible for any malfeasance or loss. Failure to deliver to the proper recipient may result in forfeiture of your advance and bonus, criminal charges, and/or pursuit by mercenary reclamation teams. The Mojave Express is not responsible for any injury or loss of life you experience as a result of said reclamation efforts. Hey, you're Sonny, right?
Yeah.
Doc said that I needed to find you. You probably know that I've been shot, and look, I should just have some practice with a gun, at least check if my combat skills are still intact.
I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you.
What are we doing then?
Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
All right.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
All right. Never liked the sarsaparilla anyway.
Where the longhorn cattle feed on the lowly Jimson wheat. Back in the saddle again, riding the range once more.
Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
Where you sleep out every night and the only law is right.
Nice shot.
Back in the saddle again. Whoopie-tie-I-O, rocking to and fro. Back in the saddle again.
Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
I'm in.
Whoopie-tie-I, yeah, I go my way. Back in the saddle again.
It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
I'm back in the saddle again, out where a friend is a friend, where the longhorn cattle feed on the lowly Jimson wheat. Back in the saddle again, riding the range once more, toting my old 44, where you sleep out every night and the only law is right. Back in the saddle again.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Sure. Easy enough so far. And a few caps couldn't hurt.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us.
My shot popped its head like a
Help! There's too many!
Hey, over here, you freaks!
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here...
Holy shit. We gotta get her to the dock.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
What things? Like, tribal remedies? Sounds good. Stim packs are hard to come by these days.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse.
And I should bring these to you, huh? Okay then. But before I go, is there anything else I might look for while I'm looking for these?
If you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite.
Dynamite? Damn, the old man's probably even tougher than I thought he was. Alright, plants and safe. Got it. I'll be right back. I guess these are xander roots. I should probably check this safe out. Shit here. I believe this Pip-Boy thing has a flashlight function on it. Well, let there be light, I guess. What was that? Oh, shit! Come on! Well, that's that. So much for the goddamn safe. Alright, I should probably look around. There's probably a combination somewhere. Nothing here. Although, I could use a bag. It'll be easier to carry the gun and other stuff with it. Shit. Needs a password. Hey. This might come in handy. Yes! God damn it! I did it! Wells. I guess the password's named after those wells near Goodsprings. Or after some principal with the same last name. Never mind. The combination is 0428. Must be. Haha! Here we go. So the money, the pills, and whatever the hell that is. These are Mentats. Somehow the pills make people smarter. I don't trust any addictive chems, though. Should probably sell them, or hand them over to Doc as some kind of gift for saving me. On second thought, giving someone smart pills as a gift might be kind of offensive. Fuck it. I'll sell them. Okay, that thing looks dangerous. Maybe some kind of explosive? Holy shit! All right, this might come in handy. Also, could probably sell it for a shitload of caps. No. Being invisible is something. So where's that Brock flower Sonny told me about? Oh, that hill again.
Oh, bury me not on the lone prairie where the coyotes wail and the wind blows free. And when I die, don't bury me 'neath the western sky on the lone prairie. Oh, bury me not on the lone prairie. These words came soft and painfully from the pallid lips of a youth who lay on his dying bed at the break of day.
Huh. Oh, look at that. Quite a view. Well, at least now I know what brand that fucker smokes. Might come in handy.
But we buried him there on the lone prairie where the rattlesnakes hiss
and the wind blows free in a shallow grave, no one to grieve 'neath the western sky on the lone prairie.
Hey, sorry it took me so long. Figured out how to open the safe at the schoolhouse. Also ran into some bad memories at the graveyard. But don't worry about it. I got everything you asked for.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right now, we're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try. Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me.
Thank you, Sonny. You did more than enough. It was actually kind of fun. So, see you when I see you?
Until next time.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office.
That I am, and that I was. Ain't no matter now. What kind of supplies do you have? Figure maybe we can trade.
I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
All right, I think I could use some ammo. Here's a pack of Mentats, some bills, and caps. Got all that from the safe in the schoolhouse. Now, could you possibly trade all this for a flashlight, some batteries, some kind of melee weapon like a machete, and some rounds for this rifle?
Can do.
Thank you. That'll surely come in handy. Hey, before I go, you know anything about the guys who ambushed me?
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
You know, now that I think about it, I don't actually know that much about the Great Khans. What can you tell me about them?
They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
Good to know. Have you ever been to New Vegas?
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robot, you don't want to be causing trouble on the strip.
Thanks. I'll, keep that in mind. What can you tell me about this Mr. House fella? Hearing that name a lot more lately.
I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
I suppose so. Wondering why, though. It doesn't matter. Thanks for the information. See ya.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Alright. It looks like past the wells there's a road leading south to Primm. That is where this Johnson Nash fella is supposed to collect the payment for this delivery and hand me my share. He probably should know about the theft, and perhaps there's someone from Primm who saw the sinners and might tell me where they went. I guess that's where I'm going. Could also grab a water skin from one of the wells on my way from Goodsprings territory. Don't think anyone would mind that.
Hello? Can you help me?
Jesus. Don't you sneak up on people like that. What do you want?
My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge, and I can't get to her. Please, she's going to die.
Shit. What ridge?
Go up the path, past the broken radio tower, and go to the right.
All right. Don't worry. I'll do what I can.
You will? Thank you for helping me. Please hurry.
Don't thank me yet. I'm sorry. I think she didn't...
Sorry I tricked you. But thanks for clearing out the geckos. Now I can get to that stash up there. After I deal with you.
Wait, buddy. Don't do this. Just let me leave. Unless you want to lure other geckos back here with your next shot.
5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock. Rock, around, the clock tonight,
Post for that. And be quick about it.
Holy fuck.
You're a gunner. Well, there's a goner. Close shave that was.
Oh my god. Saved my life once again, I guess. Thank you. Wait a minute. How did you know I was in trouble? Did you follow me?
Yeah, I can smell trouble a mile away. I saved your life, so I kind of feel responsible for you is all.
Huh. Okay, that's what I thought. Hey, listen, Victor. I'll search that goner and his stash, and then I'm heading to Primm. Want to come with? I could definitely use company like yourself, especially if I encounter more guys like that. And I'm going after some real pricks, too. Sure you remember.
Trouble with rustlers, huh? Count me in, partner. those varmints will be running home with their tails between their legs soon enough.
Strangely, I like the sound of that. Now give me a minute to search all this, and then let's get a move on.
Yep.
When the clock strikes 12,